Hey. Hi.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine. Sorry, I got
Uh,
some lipstick on my teeth.
oh, it's okay.
Let me just get rid of that. One
Yeah.
second. How's your day been?
It's been very eventful. I had an early start, and my daughter had a soccer game I had to go to. So
Oh, nice. Did you
yeah,
win?
I believe so. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
well
like.
done. Tell her I said congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
Is that your only child?
Yes, she's gonna be
Yeah.
11 years old next Sunday.
Wow, that's nice. I got a
Yeah.
9-year-old and a
Oh,
14-year-old.
really?
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
boys, and
That's
I
cool.
look like their big sister.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
good to meet you, Kerel. How do I pronounce your name? Kerel?
It's Kerel. Yes, ma'am.
Kerel,
Yeah.
nice. My real name is Jarell.
Okay.
Bella's my nickname, so our names
Oh, it's
kind
a
of
nickname.
rhyme. Kerel,
Uh-huh.
Jarell.
Yeah, yeah, they do rhyme.
It's nice. So how's your day been? What you been after the before the match? What did you do? Did you go
Uh,
gym today, or was it just all about
I'm
your daughter
actually
today?
I don't know. Well, I'm actually a Mason too. I don't know
Hmm?
if you know what that is,
A
but
what?
a Prince Hall Mason.
You're a Mason.
Yeah,
I'm talking to a Mason.
yeah,
Okay, wait a
yeah.
minute. I'm starting to sweat. Yeah, because okay. So what goes on there? What's going on there?
It's just about a brotherhood. Um,
Ain't it a cult?
no, 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 not
No,
at all.
it's a brotherhood. You guys look after each other, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. We do.
I heard that like you get buried for free when you're in that brotherhood.
There's
Like you're taken care of, like,
yes,
and
ma'am.
your family, in it. Oh, that's really good. So
Yeah.
is that let me just find out, is that because of you was in the police force?
No, man. No.
No?
Um,
No. Oh, you're
yeah,
calling me
I
ma'am? Oh,
yeah. So
I'm young. Call me sis or something, okay? I'm
all right,
young.
I'll call
I'm
you sis.
joking.
All right.
I'm only joking. I
Yeah.
love that piece in it. So it's
Thank you.
lovely.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
how did you get into training? Tell me about the police force first, because I know you was in the police
Oh,
force.
okay.
Was
Yeah.
you?
I started out in the police force in 2010. I stayed in law enforcement for almost 8 years.
Mm,
I was actually involved in the officer involved shooting, and I got PTSD, and that's why I'm retired on disability.
yeah.
So yeah, like during that, well, even before then, I was still working out, but like even dealing with the mental illness aspect of it all, it's
Yeah.
really helped me, you know. Uh,
Yeah. You can see that you used the like when you were in the suit, police suit. You looked really good in it, by the way. But you
oh,
can
thank
see
you.
that you're welcome. You can see that you was training, but now it's like you've transformed, like your
Yes,
body.
ma'am.
You're
Yes, ma'am.
more tight. It's like
Yeah.
0% body fat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Yeah.
but police force, she was a bit bigger.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes,
fat.
ma'am.
You had added. You know what I mean. You
Yeah.
right now, you're way more toned and athletic. What
Yes,
was
ma'am.
it like when you was experiencing like that day? What was it like?
Oh, you talking about the actual day or itself
Yeah,
or
like
what?
what is that what is that the reason why you thought, you know what, I'm just gonna leave? I can't. What's it like on the police force?
It was interesting. My experiences was very different than I say my brother's because he works for a neighboring city. So the city that I worked for, I was the only black police officer in the department. And
Okay.
yeah, I was basically the only black officer there that had been there. Nobody
Why
had been
did
there
you
before me.
like?
So
Did you have, when they recruited you? Did you have
mhm.
this feeling where it's like, all right, I'm the only black person in there, but I can still do the job?
Oh,
What
of
made you
course, yeah.
stay there? Did you feel safe?
Um, I just knew because I'm a God-fearing man also. I know who's in control.
Yeah.
So knowing that and the way I grew up, both my parents are first generation college grads and they've always put their best foot forward and haven't shied away from being the first. So I
Yeah.
just accepted the challenge and did the best
Yeah.
I could. Yeah.
Oh wow. So when you left the police force, wait a minute, I got another question because in the UK,
Mm.
what they show over here is negativity about the police. And a lot of people out here are like, why do black men and women join the police force in America? Like when
Okay.
it shows that it's they're racist to their
Okay.
own team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like their own
Yeah.
kind. Like when you're in the police force, you're a team, and they still
Yeah.
treat you different. Is that actually
Yeah.
true, or is that rumors?
I'm not even going to sugarcoat anything. There are some situations that you are definitely going to have to deal with that involve race, and you're going to have to deal with those situations as they come. Every situation was different for me. I approached them in a professional manner, the best way I could, and I just you just gotta take every situation as it comes. It's not an easy thing to deal with because that dynamic does exist for us. All right,
Yeah,
and I'd be lying if I said that it didn't exist, but it definitely did.
yeah.
And
I'm sorry about that,
yeah,
brother, man.
mhm,
That's horrible to hear. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
not nice
yeah.
to hear. I'm gonna.
It's okay
Yeah,
though.
that's
But
a
I
very.
feel like we have to be willing to put ourselves out there to create change. And I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that it's easier said than done. There's a lot of stress that comes along with it, but
yeah.
we
So,
just
what was you like as a kid? What was you like as a child?
as a child,
Wait, I still got that
my
lipstick on my teeth. Hmm? It doesn't matter. Go
my
on.
father actually got my brother and I involved in sports at a young age. He was always like coaching us and training us and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
my work ethic was already ingrained in me when I was like 6 years old.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's young, man.
Yeah. So
Imagine
like
you
he
6 years
was,
old just training, boy. That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Like
So
my
he would have
son.
us out there running, doing push-ups and
So
making weight for
your
wrestling.
dad was a fit guy.
Yeah, but he never did play sports like we did. He was more into academics. But
Oh, nice.
yeah, he used it as a way to just instill hard working ethics into us growing up.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's nice. So
yeah,
you and your dad close?
yes, we are.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's lovely, man. Um, have you? I was gonna ask, have you always been training? But you just said since you was a child. So, where you're a passionate father. When did you become a father?
I became a father in
Oh, you told me 11 years ago.
yeah, 11 years ago.
You're already
Yeah.
answering me questions. Sorry.
It's all right.
You,
Yeah.
you said
It's a,
answers that I've already asked. Okay, let's talk about your competing.
okay.
What age did you start to compete?
Um, Actually, I was doing powerlifting first. That's what I was doing first.
Oh,
So I
nice.
powerlifted from 2012 to 2014. I got seriously injured powerlifting, so that's what led me into bodybuilding.
Yeah, I saw. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Why did you post that, man? Oh, I
It's just a
felt
part
it,
of
you know?
yeah,
I
it's just a
felt
part of the
it.
journey. I know it's an extreme video
Yeah,
and
no, but I'm glad you posted it. I'm glad you did
yeah,
because we need to see what happens. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
tell me about the recovery process. What happened?
Oh, I had a bilateral quad tears in both my knees, so my patella tendons and my quads actually detached from the bone. So I had to go in surgery. What was it? This happened on a Saturday. I had surgery Monday. So they would reattach everything. They were pretty much telling me that I wasn't gonna be able to
Oh, it's not.
train legs and all that stuff. But
I know. Oh my God.
yeah,
How did that? Was you I know you was upset. I don't want to ask you was upset, but
yeah.
how did you cope with that? Because obviously you recovered and you came back harder. Like, what happened there?
I just it was hard. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna make it seem like it was easy. It was very hard
It was hard.
because I was at that road where like, do I want to keep working out or do I just like what do I do? So
Mm.
I just went back with what I knew, and I'm a close friend at the time. He was like, "Well, since you can't drive, we can go to the gym like 3 days a week." So my buddy Jared, he picked me up like Monday, Wednesday, to Friday. We go to
Oh,
the
no.
gym. Yeah. So I
It's
just
good
stuck
when
with it. Yeah.
it's yes, nice. It's nice, and it's
Yeah.
good that your friend like was consistent coming to get you because that helped you
Yes,
um
ma'am.
be consistent to recover. You know,
Yeah.
that's good. So after the powerlifting, you went into competing. When was that? After 2014?
I did my first bodybuilding competition in 2017.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it took me, even then in 2017, I felt like my legs weren't developed like, like they are now. I'm kind of pleased with them now, but
You're
the
amazing
work's
now,
not,
man. Wow.
the work's still not done, but I see
Mm,
the progress and I'm very pleased with
yeah.
it. So,
And you know what? You came back really quickly, like, because that's like a little 3-year gap. People are
yes,
out
ma'am.
longer after an injury like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you came back
yeah,
strong. It's really nice.
yeah.
What was your competing experience like? Getting onto the stage, when he's walking onto the stage and you had to pose, and how
It's
did you feel?
interesting because I'm naturally an introvert, and I don't like,
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
rare. This uh conversation that we're having is rare. I can do
oh, I'm
videos and
honored.
everything, but like talking to you is a big step. So this is the first
Oh,
time I actually done it, but I do appreciate it. But
with me, with me.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh God, that makes me
So
happy because a lot of people have said that to me, and I'm like, it must
yeah,
be something about me, isn't
yeah, it's great. What you're doing is great. I just
it?
want you to know that what you're doing
Oh,
is great.
thank you so much,
Yeah,
man. I'm so honored to like meet people like you. It makes
mhm.
me, it's changing my life. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Meeting all these amazing people. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
what was
giving
it
people a
like?
chance. It was
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
uh let's start at the first part because
Yeah,
people don't understand how much is involved in the preparation of getting on stage.
yeah,
So you have to go through the dieting process when you're getting ready for the show the day before. You go through a tanning process. So you get sprayed down and everything. Uh,
yeah.
and then you get like another coat the next day, and then they oil
Wow.
you up the next day before you get on stage. So you're like,
Ooh,
shiny, yeah,
yeah. You
and it's
look
like,
like gods.
yeah,
You look like gods.
oh god,
You
I
do.
guess,
You
yeah,
do.
but it's an interesting process. And at
Mm,
first, I was kind of like, I don't know about this, but I just said, I'm here now. I've already paid for it. There's no
yeah.
turning back.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I heard the other day. I heard you got to pay.
what is it?
I heard you got to pay to like be in the competitions.
Oh no, no, I don't.
Oh,
I'm I'm
someone.
at, I'm at I'm at the amateur level right now. What
Okay.
my goal is to become a pro bodybuilder in May. Not May,
Yeah, you
but
will.
November. November.
Now you will
Yeah.
definitely,
So
definitely.
that's
And
the
you know what I
goal.
like about your body? You got width, like
Yes,
your
ma'am.
abs. You know, a lot of the guys like to have like small waist and then like a big back. You've got
Hmm.
width, and then your back's bigger than that. Do you know what I mean? You've got
Yeah. I
it's like
appreciate it.
buff. You're buff.
Yeah. Because like in my weight class, I do light heavyweight. So
Yeah,
I walk around at like 225, 230 in the off season. I got it diet down to 198. So when I diet down,
that's good.
it's like, I keep a lot of muscle, so it works to my advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's your nationality?
I'm black and I have Native American on my dad's side of the family as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's where you get that last name Whitehead is from the
Yeah,
Native American side.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Whitehead, didn't know. Well, over here, whitehead is like a spot with a white head on it. You know what I
that's the
mean?
same thing that it is here
I'm not.
too.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. No.
It's all right.
Because me and my son yesterday he was like, Mom, what's a pimple? I said, a spot? It's like, a
Yeah.
pimple's a spot? I'm like, yeah, same thing. Well,
Yeah.
so what's your training like now?
My training now, it's
Do you do light weights as well?
no, I
Because
don't.
I never
I
saw
try.
none.
I keep my rep ranges between like 6 and 12 usually.
Yeah, I
So
noticed
I
when I
do
looked
a
at your
lot of
page, I was like, where's
yeah.
the
So
lightweight?
nah, it's like I just want to keep the volume up and keep the weight at decent weight, and I want to
Yeah,
be able to struggle those last few reps and really just exhaust everything. I really want to get that pump and just go to failure, honestly.
yeah. Oh, you're
That's what I
amazing.
need.
Do you stretch?
I stretch a little bit, but I do. I don't stretch as much as I should. I
You
stretch
should,
more when
man.
I'm like in prep, getting
But
ready
you got
for
good
something.
you got a good range of motion. I'll tell you why, because there's an exercise, what is it, the skull crusher that you was
Yes,
doing.
ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
the weight you was doing with that was so heavy, but you
Uh,
had good flexibility in your arms. That's what I noticed.
yeah.
So that was
Thank you.
good. Would you try yoga?
I have. It's just
Yeah.
I give every person that does yoga a lot of props because you do have to be very strong to do that. You
Yeah,
have to be very strong.
internally it is.
Yeah.
Can you recommend like a meal plan, like a quick mini meal plan for
Um,
people who want to gain weight? What would you
who want to
advise them?
gain weight?
Yeah,
People who
gain
want to
weight but
gain weight.
shred, like
Okay.
you.
The thing that I would recommend is eating leaner meat, lean meats. I know like people say this dirty bulk and buying fast food and all that stuff. I've heard of it. I don't agree with it at all. So like chicken breast, beef, turkey, fish, you want to get your carbs in. So I just do
Mm.
jasmine rice. You want to get your vegetables in. I do asparagus
Yeah,
and broccoli.
how often should they eat the meal?
Um, I'd say it depends on the person and how much they weigh. Like for a person like me, eating um like 5 or 6 meals a day is good. I mean, I'm competing, so that's a little extreme. But even
Mm.
eating like but I mean, if you eat 3, 4 meals, maybe have a snack. But you want to keep those meals with like good decent meat. Like you don't want to just eat like a lot of fats and stuff like that.
Yeah, you always got to have
Yeah.
some carbs there, so good protein on the
Yes, ma'am.
plate. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I love that you say yes, ma'am. You're so polite.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
lovely.
Yeah, I
Um,
actually messed up. I was supposed to call you sis, right?
no, that's okay. You can call me ma'am. 'Cause that's so sweet now. It's good.
Okay.
It's nice. So, what was you see your experience on the police force? Did you see the training? Did you have to? Did they have like structured training sessions for the police to do?
Yes, ma'am. Like here in West
Yeah,
Virginia, you go through 16 weeks of the actual police training where you have to stay overnight, um, Monday through Friday for 16 weeks. So here in West Virginia, it's a lot different than other states. So it's kind of like paramilitary based,
West
where
Virginia,
yeah, yes, ma'am, yeah. So I had to say my experience through the police academy, it definitely helped mold me and get me ready. But then again, it is a controlled environment. Yes, you do have to work hard, but the real training is when you're out here dealing with society. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's true. If you had a son and he wanted to be on the police force, what would you say?
I wouldn't deter him, but
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Because you want
yeah.
them to, all right, if that's what you want to do, go on. But
Yeah, I wouldn't
no,
deter him, but
yeah,
let's just take my daughter for example.
mm,
I I don't know. She's the way I'm raising her with confidence and everything. I can see her wanting to go into law enforcement, but I would really want her to do something else,
yeah.
just because you see a lot of things that a normal person wouldn't see.
She seems more like a performer though. Like we
Yeah,
got a video and
yeah,
she's in the back seat and she's just like
yeah,
going
yeah.
there,
That's
she's dancing.
yeah.
She seems more like an entertainer. You
Yes,
know,
man. I hope she
so that would
sticks
be
with that
good.
and not
Yeah,
motion.
me too. I hope she becomes an entertainer. That would
Yes,
be
man.
fun.
Yeah.
Doing like musical theatre and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That
I
would be
love it.
amazing.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
did you always want to be a policeman?
Actually, growing up, I was really into like sports. I wanted to go to the NFL. Like, if you ask me about school, I had to say that I wanted to be an architect growing up. But
Oh wow!
yeah.
You can
Um,
draw.
huh?
You draw?
No, I'm actually really good with my hands, and like I don't know. I think I missed that calling by going to college and then going into law enforcement, but I did love law enforcement. I just
That's
didn't. I
good.
wasn't really into school like that.
So architecture, like the buildings. What do you think of the buildings that you see when you're walking down the road and you see like a new building? You look at it differently to how we do, innit?
Yeah, because I look at it from the beginning stages, like the
Wow.
actual blueprints and stuff.
You can break it down to the blueprint.
Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, no more police questions. Um,
Okay.
your personality. Do you feel like you show your personality on your page?
No,
I think you
because
do. Because, go on.
well,
I think you show it a
people
little
that
bit.
know me, they know that I do tell a lot of jokes. I like to laugh and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got one in the
But
kitchen, and you're like,
yeah, yeah, and
you
even
just.
that one, yeah, that's rare too.
I
But
was like, did he just eat?
yeah,
You just eat, and you're like, did I food dance? And you're like, yeah,
yeah,
it's good chicken.
yeah. You gotta celebrate every
Oh, but
time
I
you
love
eat.
that. And you got
Yeah.
like you got one in your bed, like that's seductive, but it's strong
Oh
at the
yeah,
same time. So
yeah,
I'm like, wait a minute, okay.
yeah,
You show like
yeah,
you're showing your soft side, and it's lovely. And
yeah.
like the voiceovers, the audios that you use, there's one that's like, I like to fuck, and it's like because I'm fucking tired, and then it shows comedy, and
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love that.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's good.
Thank you.
What are your warm ups and cool downs like in the gym?
I warm up on the machines. I do a little bit of stretching. The guys I work out with, I gotta admit, they stretch more than I do. But
Yeah,
I warm up with the
good for
machines
you.
first, and then
You get quicker results if you stretch, It's
yes,
like
ma'am.
it's like a boost.
Yeah, yeah,
Stretch,
definitely.
please.
Yeah,
It's good
yeah,
for me. It's good for
yeah.
you. So what
It
about on a
is.
cool down? Like you just use the machines to cool down as well?
Actually, okay, we do this thing where we do drop sets incorporated in our regular sets. So let's say if you're doing chest, for example,
Mm.
whatever you did on your previous set, you might add 10 to 20 pounds, do it as many times as you can, and then we start gradually taking the weights off, but you're still,
Mm.
pressing.
Yeah, I
So
love drop
yeah,
set.
yeah. So that's where the failure comes into play. So after we do that, maybe for like maybe one or two exercises, towards the end, we might do something where it's like maybe four sets of 10 or 12, pretty basic, get a good
Yeah, that's that
stretch
type of
and focus.
workout. When you're done, you're done. Like it's
Yeah, you're
time to
done.
go home.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah. It's
go
time to,
home. I'm gonna eat and I'm
yeah.
going to bed.
Yes, ma'am. It's
I
time to get the
love
protein
that.
in you.
Yeah, I think yeah. Your piercings. Tell me about your piercings. When did you
What is
get
it?
those? Your
My
piercings.
piercings?
Your ears. Let me see your ears.
Oh, my ears?
Let me see your earlobe.
I always forget I have these, but yeah.
They're
Um,
nice. I want to put my
Thank you.
finger through it.
You definitely can. If I can fit mine through, you can. Yeah. But
It's lovely.
I actually started getting the tattoos when I was still working. We didn't have a tattoo policy where I worked at.
Yeah,
So,
I love the piercings, man.
thank you. When I retired, I was kind of like in that limbo where like I really don't have to not have piercings. I
Yeah,
can express myself. So,
I can
yeah.
be me, innit? Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So I just
nice.
started doing it and I dove in. There's no turning back now.
Yeah, don't turn back.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. You
No.
can. And we're doing good. Um, what inspires you?
What inspires me, I have to say, my family inspires me actually. Like my parents
Um,
are a big influence in me and my brother's lives, and knowing how hard they worked to overcome what they had to overcome and provide for us as men growing up. It really has like just motivate me to continue to be a good man, be a good
mm,
father, do
oh,
reach
that's
my
so
goals that I
sweet.
have. So
Yeah. So is it
yeah.
just you and your brother? No sisters?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Well, I mean, my dad has had a previous marriage before he met my mom a long time ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I feel like I've asked you all the questions and
You
more,
sure?
but there's no, I got more. Don't go
Okay.
anywhere just yet.
Oh, I'm
Don't
not
go
going.
anywhere. um, Stories about dad who gets cheated. Okay, so on your story, yeah, today I saw this podcast where there was like a table of group of men, and they were talking about men and fathers who are like really, really good at being there and playing the part. They get treated worse than the men who are not doing anything, and the fathers who don't want to be there. What made you want to post that? Is that
A
something
lot
that's
of stuff
passionate
that
to
I
you?
post is to get people to like think about certain things. It might not be necessarily applied to my life, but I can
Yeah,
definitely
yeah, true.
understand
Like, I mean,
how, you can
but it's a good subject
could,
though.
yeah, because it's being a father, I can, well, I'm a full-time dad too. I'm always here for my daughter, and a lot of times I get the funny looks like when I take my daughter to get her hair done or get her nails done and stuff
Oh,
like that. 'Cause
so your daughter's full time with you?
well, we split 50-50, but she's with me a
Okay,
lot.
that's
Yeah,
full time. Yeah,
she's with
yeah,
me a lot. Yeah.
yeah.
So when I'm doing things like that, because like I have a daughter, I have to do certain things, I can't
Yeah.
just, I'm very hands-on. So I'm gonna take her to get her nails done. I take her to get her hair done.
Oh, that's nice.
I do all that. So yeah, it's like kind of like when people see me come in there, they're like, "What's he doing?" I'm just with my little girl, So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's my daughter, man. And
yeah,
the artist gigs were saying they should have like dad and daughter toilets in the parks, and a lot of people were like, no, 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 no. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But dads don't get a lot of love, and they don't get a lot of support. I don't think they
yeah,
do. But
yeah.
on social media, brings awareness to that, which I really
Yes, it
like,
does.
and
Yeah.
you can talk about it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It gets spoken about, and mental
Yes, sir.
health with black men as well. It's really
Yeah.
popular over here right now.
Hmm.
So I hope that
And that's
stays like
that's a
that.
huge thing as well. Like just
Yeah.
in my journey alone, the things that I've overcame, the things I'm still dealing with because I'm still consistently going to my appointments and everything with my psychiatrist and with my therapist. So I stay on top of
Mm.
that. And I've been doing that since 2016.
How does that help you?
You get to really, yeah, you really have to break down and like get to know yourself. All right, get to know why you have to get to know yourself and accept the fact that,
Yeah, that's
it
the
took me a
hardest bit
while, yeah.
sometimes.
It took me a while to accept the fact that I do have PTSD. Like I would sit and talk to my therapist for, an hour at a time, and I probably didn't accept it until almost a year I had been there. Yeah. So I just, I thought what I was doing was normal. Like if I, you know, couldn't
Ain't
sleep
that
or
a little bit scary that you think that you're in the right state of mind, and you sit down with someone and they make you realize that all that time you wasn't thinking in the
no,
right state of mind. Like,
no, not at all.
I've done that. I've been through that experience, and it's hard getting to know
Yeah,
yourself, and it's also beautiful. It's
yeah.
beautiful, and it's scary, and it's amazing, and I feel like in the end, it's always positive.
Oh,
Like,
yes, ma'am.
it's
Yeah,
always a great thing. Definitely, if
yeah,
you accept, like you said, innit? If you
yes, ma'am.
accept yourself, then it's gonna
Yeah,
be all right. You know,
yeah.
that's good, man.
Just doing that constant work every day, like you have to be willing to just not get complacent. And even on your worst days, you gotta find something positive,
Mm.
through it all. And
Is there somewhere in West Virginia for men to go where they can sit down and talk about PTSD?
not that I know of, not in a group setting, but I have to say that I've been very blessed to be able to work out with the guys that I work out with. And we do talk about the mental aspect of being black men and what we struggle with and stuff like that and
Okay, so there
overcome.
is a group
Yeah.
that men can go to
Well,
and talk
that's
about
just,
PTSD because you're doing it with your friends. So if I'm
I
in
am,
your
yeah, yeah,
area, if I'm
yeah,
in your area, or I know you online, and now I've now heard this, I might just DM you like, oh, bro, I'm going through something. Can I
Yeah.
have a word? Do you know what I mean? And that
Oh
helps
yeah.
out.
I've
You should,
had
that would be
people that
great.
I've been following on Instagram for years, and we've talked, had these conversations about mental health, and people have
That's
opened up to
good.
me as well, and I've been able
Oh,
to
really?
do a good amount of like encouraging other people as well along my journey.
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah,
what?
so
I want to see you do that on your page
you do?
because yeah, I would like to see you talk to me. No, not just to me,
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
everyone. You know what I mean? Like,
I had to
say,
say, like, doing this right now is it is a blessing. It's giving me a different perspective on things. So
yeah,
I
like there's
don't
so
know.
much men that need
Yeah.
to hear what you just said. Like,
Mhm.
I've got friends that could watch this and be like, wow, I
Yeah.
respect him for actually saying that. Do you know what I mean?
And the misconception is that like if you're a man, if you have an issue with something, that means that you're soft. I don't believe that at all.
No
If
way.
you ain't,
No
I
way.
don't
No.
really care. Like at
Do
this
you know what?
point,
It makes you stronger for the fact that you
yeah,
can actually talk about it. And
yeah.
you're respected more by, well, women like me.
Hmm.
I respect you way more because you can be honest with yourself and
Oh,
tell
I
me
appreciate
in
it.
honesty.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I wouldn't have told no one, but you told me and the world, together. So
Yeah,
I would have
yeah,
kept a secret, but it's something that needs to be spoken about. And like,
yeah. Yes.
I can't say that I don't think I've ever had it myself. Do you know what I mean? As a
Yeah.
teenager, I was going through a lot of stress,
Hmm.
and I was really, my outlet was being rude, being
Okay.
naughty and climbing buildings and doing crazy athletic stuff, but not realizing until, I had
Yeah.
children, and then that's how I got into my fitness. I stopped
Exactly.
climbing buildings,
Yeah.
started training in the gym, so
Yes, ma'am.
it's good. Well, what do you think the industry needs? Like the fitness industry, what do you think it needs more of, and what do you think it needs less of?
I f My honest opinion in the fitness industry, it definitely needs more like down to earth people, like myself, to share their experiences and to know like the way I look when I compete, I don't look like that all year
All the
round.
time, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You want
that's
people to
just
start showing that.
yeah. Like
Yeah, me too.
there's a lot of pictures on Instagram or just social media alone that people use these pictures year round. They don't look like that year round. I know they don't look like that year round. I mean, I'm
Come
not saying that
closer. What
they're.
did you say?
I said I know they don't look like that year round,
Yeah, yeah.
and but they portray that they look like that year round, and
Fakeness. It's fake.
yeah, it just needs to be a lot more realness and just letting people know that like it doesn't matter where you start. I think a lot of people get discouraged because they're like, oh, I
Hmm.
haven't worked out for years, and they might get intimidated by going into a gym, but like you can do it in the privacy of your home. You can start there.
Hmm.
You can always work out there, or you can go to the gym. I mean, there's people that I've met in the gym that have been like very down to earth and nice. I understand that it can be an intimidating experience
Hmm.
in the gym setting. So and through competing,
Hmm.
so it's helped a lot.
That's good. What does
Yeah.
training do for your mental health?
For my mental health, I love doing it. The first thing I do, like the first thing I do in the daytime, right? So okay, set the tone
Is what?
for
Say that again. The first thing you do is what?
first thing I do. I want to work out. That's how I
Yeah.
want to start my day. All right, so yeah, it just
That's
sets the
nice.
tone. I get to release all the endorphins and everything. And pretty
Yeah.
much after a hard, grueling workout, there's really nothing that's gonna throw my day off to the extreme because
Yeah,
I've
it's
already put
true.
myself through it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And
Yeah.
it just feels good. Like when I'm walking out of the gym, and sometimes I don't like using the showers in the gyms, so I'll wait until I get home to wash. I like to feel the sweat, like, you know, when the clothes are sticking to me.
Yes, ma'am.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's
I
how you
like
know
it.
that you're working hard, you know?
Yeah, and I'm going home
Yeah.
and the breeze is hitting me, but I'm still hot and I'm pumped
Yes.
and I'm just like, I'm going home, but I want to do something else because I just feel like, yay, you know?
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
the best feeling in the world. Like, why would you want to feel something else, you know?
Exactly.
But before we
Yeah.
go, tell me, give me some advice for, like, give me some advice for someone in the police force, like policemen and just people in general who want to start living like a healthier fitness lifestyle, start training them. To just think, what advice would you give to them?
I would tell them to gradually start off. You don't have to just dive in all the way head first. But like
Mm,
doing like say if you want to go on a walk, you walk like, 100 yards one day and then you increase it up to 20 yards the next day. Just continue increasing it and just gradually go into it. You don't have to take it all on at once. And I really recommend that people just gradually do it so they can enjoy the process, enjoy the goals that you have for yourself. You know,
mm,
like make it
yeah,
fun. Like it doesn't have to always be
yeah,
so serious and grueling every time. Like
it's true.
yeah,
Got to make it fun, innit?
yes, man.
Blah, blah, blah. What will we be seeing from you this year? What will we be? I can't get it out.
All right,
What
I'm gonna
what
go
what have
ahead
you
and
got?
just
What have you got planned for us this year? Like, what we're gonna see more of? I couldn't get it out.
you're gonna see me do a lot more promoting as far as uh fitness modeling is concerned.
Yeah,
You're gonna
that'll
see
be
more
good.
of that. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. You're gonna see me go pro in November. So
Yay!
yeah, so
I'm gonna be
there's gonna
posting. I'm gonna be
yeah,
posting everything you share. I'm gonna post it.
okay. I appreciate it. And then
Cool.
just most of all, you're gonna see the interactions just with my daughter and I just living life and
Yeah.
enjoying those moments as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
gonna be
there's gonna
nice,
be
man.
yeah, yeah.
I look
So
forward to seeing all that. And I'm
me
gonna keep
too.
in touch, but virtually, obviously. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
sharing all your content for the rest of the
yeah,
year. Let people see what you're about, and hopefully, I can get another interview with you in a couple months' time just to
yes,
see how
ma'am.
things are going. You know.
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm gonna say bye now, and I'm honored. Thank you so much for the
All
opportunity.
right.
I'm so grateful. Have
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
grateful
day.
as well, and I really do appreciate what you're doing for the
Thank
fitness
you so much,
community
man. Oh,
and
thank
and
you.
you
Don't
in
let me
general.
shy.
As a black woman, I love it that you
Oh,
are
thank you.
promoting and you're actually into fitness yourself. And I just wanted to
Yeah. Do you
just
see my
give you your
stuff?
flowers now. You know,
Oh,
so all right,
thank you. Lovely to meet you. Have a good evening.
all right, you too. Have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.